Right, here we are, the highlight of the show this year. This is the 5 Series Gran Turismo concept car, and I'm joined by Adrian van Hooydonk, who is now head of group design at BMW. Adrian, thanks very much. You must be very excited about this car.
I am very excited. I mean, we've been working on this for quite some time, and now actually premiering this car here in Geneva, it's a great moment.
This car is being described as a PAS, a Progressive Activity Sedan. Do you want to explain that to me?
It's called Progressive Activity Sedan, so what we wanted to express with that is that it's going to be a car that will have more functionalities than a sedan. You can have a more active lifestyle while enjoying the luxury and the advantages of a sedan as well.
I think what's great about that is it's basically what a concept car should be. You can't fit this car into a category or a genre. It's not a sedan, it's not a coupe, it's not an estate, it's not an SUV, but it has elements of all of those, doesn't it? Was that the idea?
That's exactly right. I mean, we're trying to once again create the market segment with a new product. Like you mentioned, this car has some elements of a sedan. It has a luxury, certainly, and the elegance of a sedan. It has functionalities that people know from an X vehicle or a touring. We wanted to create a design that people, let's say, for example, in side view, immediately recognize as a BMW. And it should also be a car, a BMW, like you've never seen before. I would say the side view is very important to bring the elegance across, but also the dynamics. You already pointed at this line, which is very typical for BMW brand right now. But I think what is also very attractive are these roof lines. Very fast, very elegant. You would never expect that in a car like this you have head clearance like you do in the 7 Series.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to talk to Oliver in just a moment about the interior, because the car looks quite small really from the outside, but inside it's actually deceivingly large.
The whole idea is that you have luxury and space of 7 Series level in the footprint of a 5 Series. So this car is actually sort of a category buster, if you will.
We've just reached now the trunk, which is the last thing I want to talk to you about. This is a great little idea, this, isn't it? Because the trunk opens in 2 different ways. You can have a large trunk and a small trunk. So I think, if I get this right, I open this small trunk.
That's right.
It opens like a luxury car. It's a closed, compact boot for your suitcases.
Right. What people like about limousines is when you load the trunk, people in the interior won't be bothered by it. If it's cold outside or snowing or raining, you won't notice. Exactly. And we wanted to offer that, as well as the functionality of a larger car like an X vehicle or a touring. So that's why we came up with this double trunk lid.
Brilliant. Okay, you've done your bit, Adrian. Thanks very much. I should talk to Oliver now.
Yes, you should. Thank you.
Well, that was the small boot, as explained by Adrian. I'm now joined by Oliver. Hi there, Oliver.
Hi.
You're in charge of the interior, so I'm going to open the trunk in a different way, revealing the large area, which is a fantastic idea.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. You know, when you open the big trunk lid, it's really easy to use the trunk.
You can pull this out?
Yeah, you can pull this out and store it underneath.
Well, that's a brilliant idea. When you look at the car from the outside, it doesn't look like there'd be that much space inside, but what's amazing, you get inside and there's a lot of space.
Yeah, which is quite interesting. You know, something really important was it that each person has his personal space. You also see it, which is enhanced through the big glass roof.
I mean, it really is amazing. I mean, that is almost the whole length of the car.
It's quite big, and you have a really good feeling of much space in the interior. Yeah,
I'm going to sit in here.
Something new is really, the interior is not separated pieces. You have a dash, you have a center console, you have doors. It's one sculpture.
Yeah.
Each surface is flowing through the car. It starts in the dashboard, flows through. When you have a look from outside, you see the trim line runs through, the armrest runs through, and which is interesting that each surface changes its function.
It's a sedan, but it's sporty as well. I mean, it's just got elements of everything in there.
It's when you see how you read the black panel area, which starts in the monitor and top and runs down, disappears under the armrest, it starts again in the rear area.
Yeah.
This is something special as well. The black panel in the center console, in the front and in the back. You maybe already know it from high-end audio systems. So when it's off, you just see a black high gloss surface. When you switch it on, it pops out. And it's something really, really nice.
I can see you're very excited and very proud, and so you should be. It is a thing of beauty. Thanks very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Welcome. Right.